Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a long time coming and it's going to be school lunch ideas. I know for me that's a really hard thing to come up with every single day. You have to drop school work and then just dive into making stuff for your family to eat. So today I'm going to just go through a bunch of easy ideas. The first one here is pigs in a blanket, and I'm just showing how to do it really simply with croissant rolls, a little bit of cheese, and then I'm using vegetarian hot dogs. These ones happen to be Big Frank by the Worthington brand, but there's lots of different options out there. And then I'm just pairing it with some Go-Gurt tubes and some carrot sticks and stuff like that. It makes a really easy lunch. You can just dip those hot dogs there in ketchup and yeah, you're good to go. They bake up really fast in the oven and the kids all seem to really like them. So while those pigs in a blanket are baking in the oven, I decided to show you another lunch idea. I actually didn't really care for a pig in a blanket that day, and so I thought, well, why not take this opportunity and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So I made some grilled eggplant. Well, actually I breaded it. So breaded eggplant, and then I did some French fry sauce on there, some sprouts that I'd made, sliced tomato, some mayo, and a little bit of homemade macaroni salad, and that was an awesome lunch. If you guys have never done an breaded eggplant as a burger, it is delicious. Alright, so those pigs in a blanket are done, and that is what the lunch looks like, all served up for the kids on those little plates. And they scarfed it down and they were full. Mission accomplished. Alright, so for this idea, I just did quesadillas. Now, I'm showing you here, Walmart actually has plant-based or vegan, dairy-free cheese now back in their cheese department, so that was a really fun find. And then I also happened to find this really delicious looking quesadilla cheese, so I'm really excited to use that on the quesadillas today. I've got some tater tots and fries going in the oven, and they'll just cook while I am working then on the quesadillas. So just put some oil in the pan, and yeah, just using my tortillas here, and add on the quesadilla cheese and fry them up. Oh my goodness, they're so delicious. Served them with a side of green beans and some fresh pears, and then again those French fries and tater tots. Dip them in a little bit of sour cream, and yum, yum. Alright guys, you ready for another recipe idea? So this one is done in the Instant Pot. It takes just a little bit of prep, and it is an Instant Pot spaghetti. So I'm using the Morningstar Burger Crumbles, which incidentally I just found out they're discontinuing, so that's a real bummer. I like the flavor of them, but anyway, so you're going to use some sort of beef or beef substitute, I guess, there, right? And you're just going to saute it up and just start adding your stuff in. I found the recipe on Pinterest. There's lots of different recipes out there. It's basically, you know, your spaghetti sauce and some water, and you can do chopped onion if you want, or diced tomato. Put your spaghetti in there. Just make sure it's covered with water, you know. There you go. Now you can see it. And then you're just going to set it for about 8 minutes and let it cook. I served it up with some honeydew. I believe this one came from our garden, which is kind of cool. And there it is, all done. Just going to stir it up. It really turned out delicious, and it didn't take that long to do. It's nice and hot. And you know what? I'm watching all these ideas again and I'm getting re-inspired. So I really hope that they inspire you guys. It's hard to come up with menus all the time, isn't it? Just serve that with some peas and olives and you're good to go. Alright, so for this next one, you can take a cheese pizza, just a plain frozen one. I get them at Aldi's. And you can also get these thin crust pizza kits. I believe Aldi is where I got this one, but of course Walmart has them too. Any grocery store. And it's nice to have them on hand because then you can just turn it into a quick lunch. With the cheese pizza one, you can just add all the toppings. They're ginormous pizzas. So, you know, if your kid likes olives, put olives on a section. If they like pineapple, put that on. I think I added mushrooms and onions and green olives and then just left some plain as well. And then I made one vegan for the couple kids that I have that cannot eat any cheese. So just pop those in the oven, bake them for about 15 minutes or so, and before you know it, they're all baked, beautifully done, ready to serve. You can pull out a bag of spring mix or salad mix and have a salad with it, and you've got another really easy school lunch meal idea, just like that. So macaroni and cheese is always a good idea, right? But what if you have kids that can't eat the dairy version? Well, they are actually carrying dairy-free mac and cheese at a lot of grocery stores now. So I will try to keep 1 or 2 boxes on hand so that I can cook it up in a pinch. And then, of course, just the Kraft macaroni and cheese as well. And then a bag of garden salad mix and some baked beans, and voila, another lunch. Tostados. You guys, this is so easy. Warm up the tostado shell in the oven, pile it high with refried beans and cheese, sour cream, lettuce, guacamole, tomatoes, olives, all the good stuff. Oh, and onions, of course. And you've got a really quick, easy meal. Another really quick lunch idea is homemade tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. For this tomato soup, I had just canned pureed tomatoes last summer with some salt, and I canned them. Did I say I pureed them? Okay, yeah, I did. I pureed them and then added some salt and canned them, and then all I needed to do to make this vegan would be to just blend some of the tomatoes with a bit of cashews, and it makes it creamy. And then I added in salt and garlic powder, a little bit of basil, a little bit of onion powder, a dab bit of sugar just to cut the acidity. I think that's about it. And then make some grilled cheeses. And a way to do that really quick is here on one of these big electric skillets, and you can just do a whole bunch of sandwiches out there at one time. Well guys, that concludes today's lunch ideas for you. I hope that it gave you some inspiration. It's always hard to get a meal together in the middle of the day and do it quickly, but hopefully these things will be just the ticket to get your creative juices flowing. So if you enjoyed today's video, do give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will see you guys on the next one. Let me know what your favorite lunch is for a homeschool day. Bye-bye.